Something very alarming is happening in West Africa right now. In just 5 years, five different countries have had their elected leaders thrown out by soldiers. This is a huge problem. And now, the big question is, could Nigeria, Africa's giant, be next? Stay with us to find out how real this danger is. Before we dive into the serious situation, make sure you click that subscription button to get updated on the most important news analysis from across the continent. Let's look at the dominoes that have already fallen. First, Mali in 2020. The people were sick of corruption and failed wars against terrorists. Soldiers took over and people were very happy. Then, Guinea in 2021. The president tried to stay in power for too long. The soldiers removed him. Then in Burkina Faso, a double coup in 2022 because the government could not keep people safe. Then Niger last year. And then just a few days ago, Guinea-Bissau became the latest. There was a messy election and suddenly gunfire. Soldiers arrested the president and took control. This wave of military takeovers is worrying everyone. These military coups did not happen by accident. They all followed the same simple pattern. And one of those patterns is the security problems. Almost all of these countries were losing the fight against terrorists and bandits. Soldiers felt angry and alone. The second one is hard times. Prices of things are going up. Jobs are disappearing. People felt that democracy was not helping them live better lives anymore. And the third is that they all have bad leaders. Their leaders were cheating in elections, stealing money, and trying to stay in power forever. When these three problems get bad enough, young army officers, not the old ones, they step in quickly, and before you know it, it's all over in a few hours. So, does Africa's giant, Nigeria, have the same warning signs? The answer is sadly yes. And let's look at the signs. Security. Nigeria has huge problems. Boko Haram bandits kidnapping people everywhere, and violence between farmers and herders. Nigerian soldiers are tired. Sometimes their pay is late and their equipment is old. We look at the economy. Yes, money does not buy as much as it used to. The naira is very weak, and removing the fuel subsidy made everything expensive for normal people. Millions of young people have lost or have no jobs. Now, look at the governance in Nigeria. Elections are off to this point. Corruption is everywhere, and the Nigerian people don't trust their leaders anymore. So, finally, Nigeria also has a history of military rule, so it is not completely new here. The dangers are very, very real. But listen, Nigeria is not a small country like Guinea-Bissau. It is much bigger, and the military coup here would be much harder. Why? Because it is too big. Nigeria has over 220 million people and many different tribes. It will be almost impossible for the entire military to agree on one leader to take over. Secondly, it is too important as a country. Nigeria is the biggest economy in Africa. If there is a military coup, the world will punish them with sanctions and the country will suffer greatly. Thirdly, a lot of people fight back. Nigeria has strong news media and very active citizens who love democracy. They will not keep quiet under military rule. So while the danger is there, taking over Nigeria is a very big, risky job. A military coup can only happen in a country when the people lose all hope in democracy. And Nigerian leaders have the power to stop this before it gets too late. And this is what they must do. They must first and foremost help the soldiers. They need to give them better training, better guns, and also better pay. They must fix the economy. They need to create real jobs and give young people hope for a better life. And they must stop the corruption and make sure elections are free and fair. If democracy starts working for the everyday person, the soldiers will not have any reason to step in. So, would a coup happen in Nigeria? The answer is yes, it will. But it will be very difficult and dangerous. Guinea-Bissau showed us that the coup wave is still active. Nigeria's leaders must look at those warning signs and act immediately. The future of Africa is at stake. Will Nigeria fall, or will its leaders finally fix the problems? The choice is theirs. So what do you think, guys? Leave a comment below, and please tell me if you found this video helpful. So what do you guys think? Can the coup actually happen in Nigeria right now? Let's have your thoughts in the comment section.